up, y'all? Today we're talking about this guy. This is a Tony Dixon, a model DX004. 004. I don't know why I'm looking at the whistle. It's not actually written on there. But I posted a video about 2 weeks ago, and I was asking for everybody to post what whistles they play. And this was a very, very popular one, which it was surprising because I'd never heard of it. I'd never played any before. So I bought one off of Amazon, and I wanted to do a quick review on it and compare it to what I'm used to playing, the Gary Humphrey that I've been playing for 15 years. Tony Dixon and the company that manufactures these did not sponsor this. They didn't ask me to review it. Like I said, I just bought one and figured I'd check it out. And then I'm going to give it away. So stick around to the end if you want to get one of these whistles, if you want to try it out yourself. There's going to be a contest at the end. And just like the last one, you can win this thing. So let's break it down. Right off the bat, it feels well made. It seems like it's a proper instrument. It costs usually about 30 bucks, 35 bucks, something like that. Let me just give it a blast here. We're just going to run a basic scale and see how it sounds. You know, it's very consistent across. There's a couple a little bit of raspy bits in the higher octave, but that's probably more me than the whistle. Whenever you get a new instrument, whether it's a $5 whistle you buy at a dime store, whether it's, you know, something that you're spending a ton of money on, it's good to run that octave jumping exercise just so you can get more familiar with the whistle itself and how much air is required. So let's just do that real quick. Yeah, that note, that's the one that I'm missing. And, you know, it's actually remarkably responsive. This is really nice. I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe I shouldn't be, but given that it's not a terribly expensive whistle, it seems very responsive, and especially jumping those octaves, that's pretty good. When I first saw it, I was a little concerned that it was going to sound plastic, because it is plastic. I mentioned before in my channel that a lot of the reason that I don't play Cesados anymore is because they sound kind of like recorders, which is what I was expecting to hear out of this, but hopefully it's coming across in this video, but it doesn't sound like that to me. It sounds like a generation or like an old school proper whistle. It's got that kind of bit of a raspy sound that you'd get out of a classic old-timey whistle. Which is a good thing, I would say. But I'm really curious about the tuning, so let's check that right now. So just like the last video, I'm using this tuner app. Not the most scientific of tests, but hopefully it'll do the job. It seemed to work last time. Okay, definitely sharp right off the bat, but that's easily adjustable because this thing is tunable, which is kind of cool. Don't have to worry about breaking the glue on this. Not that that's a huge struggle, but it's automatically tunable right out of the bat. Right out of the gate, off the bat, out of the gate. I don't know. Whatever the hell metaphor that is. Let's try it again. Oop, overshot. That's a little flat. There we go. Now we're talking. Well, the D's are in tune. Okay, at this point, we might be running into that same issue where everybody was real quick to pile on in the comments. Equal temperament versus just temperament. And not being a music theory expert, I don't know what we're talking about. I'm looking for ballpark tuning, and to me this seems like it's in tune. The D's are in tune, a couple of those other notes are not according to the tuner, but I have a feeling if I were to play this at a session where the D's were in tune, I doubt anyone would bat an eye, because it seems pretty close, which is, for a whistle, really all I'm going for, particularly if it's one that only costs 30 bucks or so. Now, when I compare it to my old standard, the Gary Humphrey, one thing I see right off the bat is that they're basically identical as far as size. The hole spacing seems, I don't know if y'all can see that, incredibly close. It feels similar. I've been playing this thing forever. My fingers just kind of fall in these holes automatically after 15 years. It kind of felt the same here. Tone-wise, let's just compare. I'm just going to do, let's play a quick tune. I'll do the same tune that I played last time, Rolling Waves. to the Gary Humphrey old standard here. Similarly to how I compared this whistle to the Jerry Freeman a couple weeks ago, the Humphrey feels more confident. Now, the caveat to that is that it could be me. I've been playing this thing forever and I'm just used to it. So I'm more confident and I'm expecting this to do what I know it's going to do. Whereas this thing, I've literally just started playing this about 20 minutes ago. So I don't have a lot of time on it and I'm not as confident. That being said, I'm not hearing a massive difference in tone. This one does feel a bit louder and again a bit stronger, a bit more reliable, but we're not talking about massive differences. You know, this thing is pretty solid. The bottom notes just feel a bit more mushy, if that makes any sense. That's probably not a word that you'd think to describe a note with, but it just feels a little bit less resolved. Maybe a little bit less together. I'm trying to be as honest and objective as I possibly can. I just started playing this. If I spent a week on this, if I spent a month, if I spent 15 years playing this thing, I might be able to make it sing just as well as I can with this. I'm really not hearing a huge difference. To the way I play, I'm feeling a significant difference. I hope that makes sense. And a lot of that could just be me being used to it. It just feels like I'm more likely to get the notes and the sound that I'm looking for out of this. Overall, I gotta say I'm very impressed, particularly given that this thing only costs 30 bucks. That's a good choice, and I understand why a lot of y'all play it. So thank you guys for suggesting it. Thank you for putting it on my radar and giving me a video to shoot. Now, part 2 of this video is a giveaway. Do you want to win this thing? You probably should, because it's pretty nice. It's a nice whistle. And in order to get in on the competition, you got to do 3 things, just like the last time. Number 1, subscribe. Number 2, give me the thumbs up. Give me the like down below. And number 3, and most importantly, leave a comment, specifically letting me know what tune is your absolute favorite. I'm trying to build up a library of videos of tunes that people actually want to play and want to learn. So I kind of want to know what this community likes. What tunes do you guys like? Let me know down below, and I will draw in 2 weeks. Whoop, right here. And we'll give this thing away. And if you win it, play it. This is a legit instrument. It's a good one. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.